So things to include or not include in your profile. So red flags, something dead in your photos. Looking at you, hunters and fishers. I understand that you're really proud of that sea bass, that salmon, that, 25-point buck, but don't put something dead to attract a mate. Unless you're on like hunters.com, so everything in its time and place. But on Tinder, I don't know, just something about a fish, just hanging there. It's funny because if it's on FetLife and I see fish hooks, I'm like, ooh, yes, please, swipe right. But on Tinder, I'm like, no, not my kind of fish hooks, man. So if you're not in your photos, regardless of your reason, FetLife, this is a little bit different because professional does play more into it. But if you're on Tinder and you're not showing your face for professional reasons, I mean, it's a dating app. I personally don't get that. I don't know many people that have worked in such fields that even just being on a dating app is frowned upon. Usually, if I see somebody on Tinder that's like, oh, I'm not showing my face, they're either, kind of a creep or a predator. They're catfishing the fuck out of you, and those are not, that's not their body. That's not them from the neck down. Or they're cheating. That's just, plain and simple. You'll get a lot of that too if you're poly. If you own that, people will be like, well, my spouse doesn't know, but so just, block and move along. If your ex is in your photos, it means you still think you look best next to them. Period, full stop, end of story. So just sit with that one if you need to. It's okay. Negativity, I always say this, just kind of avoid negativity in your life if you can. Don't do the whole toxic positivity thing, but just don't be unnecessarily negative. So this site never works, people never read these things, y'all the same, fake as fuck, thinking of deleting this, because if you're going to delete it, why am I going to message you? Why am I going to swipe on you? I once had a guy message me with a super memorable first message, and I responded, and then he ghosted me for a month, and lo and behold, I still happened to have the app later. And he reinstalled it and was like, oh, I messaged you, and then deleted it an hour later. And I'm like, then why the did you bother? Just why? And honestly, if someone's negative on their dating profile, why are they going to be positive on a date? Why are they going to be positive in a relationship? Why are they going to be a positive force in your life? Can I get an amen?